Welcome, Soul Family. Today we are looking at the personality for Chae Soo. I don't know whether I'm pronouncing it right, but she is working. She's a female. She's a female lead in When the Phone Rings. Chae Soo. Yeah, okay. Or Chae Soo. I'm really not sure how to pronounce. Sorry about that. But let's look at her personality. I'm very tempted to look at their relationship because when I look at the BTS for When the Phone Rings, it really makes me feel that they are really into each other. So I'm going to do her personality now, and I will be doing the relationship reading, but I'll be only putting it out for my members or for people who have subscribed. The details of this, of how to get access to that reading, will be there in the description of this video. All right, so let's dive in. Please show me the personality for Chae Soo. Chae Soo. Okay, very interesting as usual. Let's look at her central personality. We have temperance. So this is a woman who is very well balanced emotionally. She has high, EQ. She's not someone who gets upset easily. She's not someone who, reacts very fast to what is happening around her. She is very well balanced. She has one leg on the ground and one leg in water. She seems to be very empathic also. She will understand people's problems. She's also very spiritual. She's connected, intuitive. Her intuition is very, very strong. She's someone who feels very deeply, and yet she's not judgmental. There's a lot of, see, her mind is awakened, her heart is awakened. So I feel she's this kind of person who everybody would love to meet. Or when they meet her, they feel good. And then with that, we have the strength card. So a very strong woman who has gone through a lot in life. She is, someone who is gentle, but she's also dominant in the sense she's not someone to push down easily. She's the one who's very, very strong, and she can handle difficult tasks. Even difficult tasks, she will handle it gracefully. She may have a lot of inner doubts though inside in her mind. She might be very hard on herself. She might be like, why didn't I do that on time? Or why did I manage that? She might tend to take blame a lot, where she takes blame for everything that has happened. She thinks she's supposed to handle everything. She might find fault with herself very fast. In her past, she's come from a good family. She's been happy. She's been overall had a, she may have had come from a good family where she's had money also. So she's not into, showbiz because she wants to make money as such or fame. She's here because um just happened to her. It's something that just happened to her. Yeah. She's come from a good family, a well-off family, if nothing else. Uh, I'm not saying she's maybe very rich, but at least maybe, like where she never was in need of anything. Let's say, put it that way. Yeah. In her future, we see her going through a time where she's like, now what? She's come to this point where she's going to feel a bit stuck in her career. She doesn't know what to do next. And she's going to maybe take a break from acting and maybe go on a vacation or something like that. Contemplate what she wants to do next in her life. In her identity, we have the moon and we have the page of cups. So we see a very emotional person, a very romantic person. She's very romantic inside, and someone who doesn't trust people easily. So she is someone who weighs, maybe she's so intuitive, so she gets to know what people are thinking. And so her trust factor is very low. She doesn't trust people easily. She goes through periods of depression. She's connected to the moon. She's connected to the cycles where, I think she's Cancerian. I think, I'm not sure. And so she goes through those periods of depressive cycles, where she's like, what do I do in life now? Why am I here? That kind of thing. and where she's not able to trust people, she's not able to trust people outside, she's not able to trust people in her industry. But deep in her heart, she's very romantic, very empathic, and very young at heart. Yeah, very young at heart. In public, she seems to be walk away from the public life. I don't think we hear about her at all, other than when she's like, her series is coming out. She tends to shy away from the public. She's not a public, a public oriented person. Maybe a very deep introvert. In a private life, you see, she's very strong. She's very fast. She has many interests in her life, in a private life, and she comes out a very strong personality in her, and when you meet her privately or when you know her one on one. She's a very, very strong personality, and she has ambition. She's a driving force. So it's not on display actually outside. Only her inner circle knows how strong she is inside. And she must be having some sort of, side hustle or business or something which is earning money for her, because she's very enterprising. Yeah, let's put it that way. Her greatest fear is to be alone, to be left. I think she's very close to her family. She's close to her friends. Maybe she has a small circle of friends, but she's very close to them. She doesn't like being alone. She doesn't like, contemplating life alone. For her, being alone is a nightmare. Yeah. She loves her people around. And her greatest desire is Page of Swords. This would be, I think when I see this, I feel she wants to explore more in life. She wants to explore more about herself. She also she wants to be strong, and she might be the kind who would love to do an action movie, but she feels she can't, or she feels she's not ready for it. She wants to be strong internally. She wants to be strong physically. She wants to be able to defend herself better. That is what I got when I got. She wants to be, the people who put her down, the people who are against her. She wants to show a strong face and fight. Yeah, she wants to show that. It's there deep in her. So this is the personality. Let's look at her career. So career-wise, in her past, there were two strong, very people who supported her career, but I think she was stuck in some kind of, very difficult contract. All right, which kind of really stopped her from doing what she wanted. There was a very strong man and a strong woman. One gave in a lot of money, one gave in a lot of ideas. They were the ones who supported her initial career, but she kind of got stuck in a, in a contract with them, which was very difficult for her to get out of. I don't know whether she's got out of it or not, but yeah, it was difficult for her to get out of that initial phase in her career where she got stuck. In her present, we have the Hangman, and we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Ace of Wands. So, with the Ten of Cups on one side and the Hangman, she is very satisfied where her career is right now. She's very satisfied with how it goes. And yet she's wondering what to do next. But soon we are going to hear a new project. A new project is coming her way, which will again start up the creative juices. But if you see future wise, she's going to overwork herself. Okay, because I think there are more than one project coming, and she may have to make a decision between career and something else very soon. Yeah, there's some decision major coming in her life. She will also want rest. And I don't know what she has lost over here in terms of a career, why she is sad. Maybe she has to make her decision and she's going to feel sad about what she's going to lose. Yeah, but then she also needs rest. So I think there's a project coming right on her present. There's already a project in her in coming for her, which she's going to pick up. But in the future, we see that she's going to make some decision in her career where she's going to feel a little bit bad about it, but she's going to make that decision. Maybe she decides she just needs to take some rest. We are not sure. Let's look at her love life and see whether they're related in some way. All right. Spirit, please show me. Chae Soo Pins. Love life. Past, present, future. All right. So this is not the reading I expected. I thought, I would get something else, but let's see. In her past, she has been betrayed, definitely. She had a very strong relationship with somebody who was quite famous, but she faced betrayal and she went through a lot of trauma to get over that person. I don't know who the person is. Maybe it's public, maybe it's not. But there was somebody she was in strong relationship with. In her present, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Hermit. So basically, it tells me that she's alone right now. All right, at the moment, she seems to be alone. She is single at the moment. But why is this 10 over here, which shows, um, what is she struggling against? Yeah. She's struggling against something over here. She feels alone and she's struggling against something. And Eight of Wands shows, very fast action. Are things going to change? If I see her in the future, we definitely have people coming into her life. But she is not looking at it. Why? There's one King of Cups who's very emotional, and there's one who is the Chariot who's very fast driven, mostly has a very fast car, a flashy car, things like that. So there's one guy like that, and there's one guy who's all emotional, supportive. But she is not looking at both of them. Why doesn't she want to be in love? Mr. Ramri, she doesn't want a relationship, she doesn't want to be in love. And at the moment, she is single and she's alone. She's working hard against, is this a fighting her feelings? Is she fighting her feelings over here? Or fighting maybe what people are saying towards her? Maybe she's very perceptive on what the comments are, and they're coming and hurting her. Somehow I feel like these wands have come in and she's just collecting all of them and like pushing against it. And we see here also having a wand. So according to me, no, she's not right now in love. While if I saw her partner in the Wild Phone Rings, he's in love with somebody totally at the moment. I will do their relationship um, analysis, and I'll be putting it for only my subscribers in my members only page. The link is where you will find it over there. And let me look at their relationship and see whether something is going on there or not, or whether there are the other two people coming into her life, but she's not looking at it. So I need to see maybe a little bit more, and I'll do that reading. And I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you all did, please remember to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye bye.